The next generation of Honor flagship has gone global, the Honor Magic8 Pro. This phone is in many ways similar to the recent iPhones, so is it the Android alternative you've been waiting for? I'm Will Go for GSM Arena, and let's find out in our Honor Magic8 Pro review. The Magic8 Pro is a high-end flagship that brings some of the best Honor has to offer. And unlike a Huawei phone, with Honor there are no limitations as far as Google services go. The Magic8 Pro packs powerful cameras, and this time around you get a camera control button, like on the iPhones. And other notable features include a huge battery, a cutting-edge chipset, plenty of AI software features, and powerful speakers. Looks-wise, the Magic8 Pro is quite similar to the previous model. You have a large, round camera bump, and a smooth, no-nonsense back panel. But here, this panel is actually made of fiber-reinforced plastic rather than glass. The frame is made of aluminum. And as before, you get advanced ingress protection here. It's rated at IP68/IP69K against dust, water, and heated water jets. Something new on the table is that hardware key I mentioned. It works as a camera key, but is called the AI button. It has a mechanical click and can sense pressure and even swipes. Besides controlling the camera, this AI key can be assigned to various AI features available on the phone. You can't assign other functions though. The display of the Magic8 Pro is a 6.71-inch OLED with a high resolution and a 120Hz refresh rate. It's protected by something Honor calls nanocrystal shield glass, and is slightly curved at the edges. You'll notice a pill-shaped cutout at the top like you'd see on an iPhone. It houses both the selfie cam and a 3D TOF sensor. The 3D TOF sensor enables a face unlock, which is much more secure than what you typically get on an Android phone. But unlike an iPhone, you can also unlock the Magic8 Pro with an ultrasonic under-display fingerprint reader, and it works great. Back to this display, it's quite sharp and has razor-thin bezels. Not to mention it has support for the HDR goodies you might want, like HDR10+ and Dolby Vision playback. And something unique and quite welcome here is a suite of eye relief features, meant to ease a bit of the strain on your eyeballs during those long doom scrolling sessions. But when you do get a chance to step outdoors, the display also has the output to provide some solid sunlight legibility. We measured over 1800 nits maximum in our brightness testing. And this can go way higher when measuring a smaller patch of the screen, a blistering 5200 nits. The screen is quite smooth looking thanks to the high refresh rate, and there's support for high frame rate gaming here too. And thanks to LTPO tech, the refresh rate can dial down as low as 1 Hz when idling to save energy. The Magic8 Pro's stereo speakers are a bit unique. They have symmetrical drivers and use the space inside the phone to amplify the sound. As a result, the Magic8 Pro earned an excellent score for loudness, and the sound quality is outstanding, with clean vocals, lively treble, and well-controlled bass. You can have a listen for yourself through our comparison tool linked below. The global version of the Magic8 Pro comes with 512 gigs of storage on board. The storage isn't expandable through microSD card. And the phone has an IR blaster you can use to control appliances with. The user interface of the Magic8 Pro is Honor's Magic OS 10 on top of Android 16. It's heavily customized, and in some ways similar to what you see on iOS. For example, within the control panel, you get a see-through, bubble-like design for the toggles. Around the selfie cutout, you get icons which can call up playing media and running timers. There are plenty of features unique to Magic OS, like highly customizable large folders for organizing your apps on the home screen. And there's the Magic Portal functionality. Long press on an image or some highlighted text, and a bar appears on the side, which allows for things like saving the item, searching for it, or sharing it. There are plenty of AI features as well. Subtitles gives you real-time transcription of videos and media. There's the Translate feature for real-time translation of in-person conversations. And there's also a call translation feature. Memories is a scrapbook of sorts where you can save screenshots and text. And there's even a deepfake detection feature for video calls, for what that's worth. Honor also provides an extensive suite of photo editing features, including object removal, upscaling, and reframing. And Honor has pledged 7 years of software support for its new flagships, like you'd get from competitors like Samsung and Google. Powering all of these features is the latest top chipset from Qualcomm, a Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5. This sets the Magic 8 Pro on the same playing field as the other flagships that are coming out recently. In benchmarks, this phone is on par with the best in terms of performance. There's plenty of power for smooth everyday use, intensive tasks, and heavy gaming. The thermal management of this phone is actually highly dependent on if you're using a performance mode or the balance mode in the battery settings. If you're in performance mode, the phone puts out high numbers for about 5 minutes before dropping off a cliff and falling into a pattern of dips and spikes. In balance mode, you can count on a lot better stability, but as a trade-off, the overall performance level is kept lower than the maximum. The Magic 8 Pro's battery capacity is different depending on the market. This here is a European model with a 6,270 mAh battery. The Chinese version is 7,200. Still, even though it's not the highest spec version around, our Magic 8 Pro did an excellent job in our battery life tests, earning an overall active use score of about 19 hours. It's a huge improvement over the previous model. The global version of the Magic 8 Pro has support for 100-watt wired charging. Of course, that won't come included in the box, but we had one handy. With it, we were able to charge the phone from 0 to full in 40 minutes. And actually, when using a generic 100-watt power delivery charger, a full charge was just as fast. The phone supports wireless charging as well, though to get the maximum speed, you'll need to get Honor's own charging pad. The Magic 8 Pro has a triple camera setup, which includes a 50-megapixel main camera, a 200-megapixel 3.7x zoom, and a 50-megapixel ultrawide. You might remember that the previous model had a variable aperture lens on the main camera. Well, that's gone now, but I'm not sure who's really gonna miss it. What you do have is the aforementioned camera control key. You can use it to launch the cameras, zoom in and out, focus, shoot, and do burst shooting. Daylight photos from the main camera are great. Detail is generally excellent. Exposures are on the bright side, but not really in a bad way. Dynamic range is nicely wide, and there's good development at both ends of the tonal range. Colors are plenty vibrant as well. Human subjects are also rendered nicely, with good facial detail and lively skin tones. There's a hint of background blur that might be enough for certain scenes. And for more, you can always resort to the portrait mode's added bokeh effect. The main cam also holds up quite well when you zoom into 2 times digitally. These shots come out sharp, with good definition of detail. In the dark, the Magic 8 Pro can shoot in 3 sorts of modes. The default photos use automatic night mode processing when needed. Then there's the dedicated night mode you can toggle on. And there's an AI enhanced mode, which uploads the shot to the cloud for further processing. The default photos come out excellent, no AI needed. The main cam exposes well, delivers well-developed shadows and highlights, and has nice vibrant colors, without white balance issues at all. Detail is very good too. Adding the AI enhancement on top doesn't offer a lot of improvement. You do get better definition in straight lines, though some random textures may be rendered into patterns, which is a step away from reality. Now the Telephoto cam and its 3.7x zoom photos. These are very good, nicely detailed with good rendition. Dynamic range is wide, and colors are likable, if not quite as vivid as those from the main camera. But for one reason or another, portraits coming out of the Telephoto camera at its native zoom level aren't as sharp as we'd like them to be. Combining the Telephoto cam with the digital zoom will get you these 7.4x zoom photos. The results are quite good. Straight lines are nicely defined, and even foliage looks pretty decent. And you can also take close-ups with the zoom camera, thanks to its short focusing distance. The results are okay, but not as sharp as we've seen from competitors. In low light, the Telephoto camera captures very good photos with excellent detail in the better lit areas. Exposures are on point and dynamic range is great, and you get vibrant colors and consistent white balance. If you toggle on the AI enhancement, the images sharpen up nicely and the detail is improved. However, some things like text may end up as gibberish. The AI enhancement does even more magic at higher levels of zoom, making clean and sharp results even out of these digitally zoomed shots. Even at the 10x zoom level, the AI enhanced photos are almost too good to believe, with pretty convincing looking detail. Onto the ultra-wide cam, and it takes excellent daylight photos. Detail is among the best for this sort of camera, which is even more impressive considering its extra wide field of view. Dynamic range is generally very good, and we're also liking the colors. There are no nighttime AI shenanigans on the Ultrawide, and its photos are decent, but don't blow us away. The detail is rather hazy and shadows are soft. Selfies come from the 50 megapixel front-facing cam, and they're just alright. You'll find random areas of softness on faces for no real reason. The sharper parts have an artificial look to them, and there's no autofocus here. The Magic 8 Pro can record videos in up to 4K at 120 FPS with the main and telephoto cameras, while the ultra-wide and selfie cameras max out at 4K at 60 FPS. There's also log recording on the main camera. The electronic video stabilization is good on all three cameras. Overall, the Magic 8 Pro's video quality is good, but not great. You have excellent dynamic range, and the colors are quite saturated. What's bugging us is the sharpness. On the main camera and the ultra-wide, things are softer than we'd like. Though at least the telephoto appears to be doing a little better in this regard. At night, things go further south in terms of detail. The main camera's output looks good from afar, with excellent dynamic range and vivid colors. But looking closer, you see that the footage is softer than the competition. The ultra-wide is extra soft and noisy, while the telephoto remains quite sharp, but too grainy for our liking. So that's the Honor Magic 8 Pro. It's got an excellent display and speakers, great battery life, and a bunch of AI features, even for the cameras. And the 3D face unlock and camera control key are nice extras, which mirror what you see on the iPhones. When it comes to the cameras, the stills are quite competitive, but we can't say the same about the video recording and selfie quality, which is strange coming from a flagship camera phone. So in the end, the Magic 8 Pro is not the most well-rounded camera-wise, but if that doesn't bother you, then as a flagship, it's worth considering. Thanks for watching, guys. Here are some alternative camera-centric phones, the Oppo Find X9 Pro and the Vivo X300 Pro. Let us know what you think down below, and I'll see you on the next one.